All right, everyone, welcome to the Prospecting Masterclass. Hope you're all doing well. My name's Kevin, CEO of Leadz on Demand. Glad to be here with you today and glad to share with you all these strategies on helping your business grow and to help you find clients and to help you find success in your business. Today, I'm coming with you live. I'm coming with you live every Saturday at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And our goal today is to help you generate and find clients, find recruits, and show you proven strategies on how to do that. All right. So if you don't know me, my name's Kevin. I'm the CEO of Leadz on Demand. We're a lead gen agency, and we're giving you some free training today. So if you're watching me live, drop a comment down below. Let me know that you're here. Let me know that you're checking us out. And we are super glad to just be here for you, to service you, to strengthen you. Let's go. So if you don't know yet, I'm actually releasing a course coming up here. And we're preparing a course outline right now. And it's looking really great. We're building a little bit of the course outline here. I want to give you a little bit of a sneak cheek. It's called the Warrior Sales Academy. And we're going to be covering some good stuff here. And I'll be covering one topic today on lead gen. I'm going to be covering one topic today. And this is a little sneak peek of what we got here. This course is all about lead generation, finding clients. And, this course that we're going to do, it includes the whole sales process and how we can help financial advisors be strong in their sales. So this is a sales course. We're going to be training a couple teams on how to do it. So this is how it goes. Yeah. So these are some of the curriculum that we're going to go through, and just to show you a little bit of it. And there's power. This has made me thousands of dollars, by the way, thousands of dollars. And these strategies have helped, mentors of mine and partners of mine generate millions of dollars in sales. So we're going to be covering a little bit of that today. The numbers game, understanding the metrics, practicing your tracking, time blocking, understanding your ideal client, thinking big when it comes to prospecting. When we're going to fill up our pipeline and we're going to contact prospects, how can we call them, reach them, and inspire them, instead of just relying on social media? Because social media, you only got there's only, Facebook shut down the other day. And during that time, I know some of our competitors and some of the guys that we know in our industry, they would just hit the phones. They built their own lists. They had their contacts information. They started working that list, and they got they had a couple $1,000s in sales cash collected. So how do you get sales when your social media shuts down? Maybe you're a business and you have Facebook, you have big Facebook groups, or you have, run ads. Maybe you're running ads as well. Then all of a sudden Facebook shuts down. Then all of a sudden, oh man, you're out of hope. What now? What can you do now? How to follow up with someone you don't know, building your dream 100 list, reaching your dream 100. These are all, maybe these are brand new to you, but it's very key that we go through this. I'm just building a little bit of curriculum. I'm not going to go deep into one today. I'm only going to be sharing one of them. And if you're watching me live, and go ahead and drop a comment down below and let me know that you're here, because I would love to just share what we're doing and the mission that we're creating. So we're going to go into the numbers game today. Frequency before greatness, right? Frequency before greatness. So this is the number one thing that we're going to cover today. You're probably wondering, hey, what is the numbers game all about? What is that all about? You probably heard this before, that, oh my God, let's say I talked to some advisors, and my team, we talk to advisors every day. And what we do is like we would book meetings with them. I would have a salesperson booking meetings, our SDR. And then the closing team, we would jump on that call. We would sit down with them and we would talk about strategies on like, okay, how can we grow this? How can we learn about this? How can we strengthen this? And they need help booking leads. So then what I would ask them though, is I would ask them, hey, what are you doing now? What's your plan now? What are you doing at the moment to generate leads right now? Oh man, I would generate leads through, maybe they would make calls, maybe they would just talk to their warm market, maybe they would message people. And then I'm like, great, okay, well, how much would you do, per week? Per week, oh, I'd send about 10. Some of these people that I talk to, I love them all, but they're saying low numbers. They're only talking to 5 people, 10 people, 20 people. And it's very sporadic. It's very sporadic. This system is not even, it's not, it's a very all over the place system. Some of the stuff that you're talking about is, they're generating leads and, it wouldn't be consistent. They would book a meeting here, they would book a meeting there. And then they come to me asking, hey, why am I not getting results? Well, simply put, my friends, you're not getting results because you're not putting enough numbers. And there's a quote by one of the guys that I follow. You know him. I quote him all the time. This guy is really cool. His name is Grant Cardone. And what he says though, he talks about frequency before greatness. Frequency before greatness. Frequency before greatness. How do we reach more people in a short amount of time? And the only way is we got to be frequent before great. So let me break this down for you here. I want to break down this quote. So this is really common because if you're in sales and you're like me, so let me just break this down for you here. And if you're watching me live, comment live down below. If you're watching the replay, comment replay down below. This replay will be on YouTube, by the way. We're going to upload this directly onto YouTube. So we hope that you get some value from here. This replay will be on YouTube, by the way. We're going to upload this directly onto YouTube. So we hope that you get some value from here. All right. I'm not going to go deep into one today. I'm only going to be sharing one of them. And if you're all right. So this is what that scripture is all about. Frequency before greatness. There are some people like Grant Cardone, for example, where you would make a call. He would make a call to someone. And let's push forward, bro. There's a guy named Grant Cardone. And if he made 1 or 2 phone calls from his phone, he could easily get a sale. 1 or 2 calls. I would watch so many calls that he would make on YouTube, and he would just make that call and all of a sudden, boom, like, wow, like this guy suddenly just got a sale in one go. So he was great. He is great. He's on the greatness level in terms of sales. There's some people out there, I don't want to kiss Grant Cardone's butt all the time, but they're so great that they're so good that they make 5 calls and all of a sudden they have a deal. They make 1 or 2 calls and they all of a sudden have a sale. They're great. But before they get to that skill level, that massive, strong skill level, they have to be frequent. Before you get to that great level of greatness where you're making one call, you need to be frequent. And what frequent means, if I could pull up the word here, frequent, on Google. I should have a dictionary nearby. Frequent, it means occurring or done on many occasions, and in many cases or in quick succession. Occurring done on many occasions. So when it comes to prospecting, how do you think this comes together? How can prospecting be frequent? Well, prospecting means that we're making calls, we're sending messages, we're sending DMs, we're sending emails. We're frequent, often. You're frequent, you're reaching people, you're contacting people. You're frequent, you're every day, you're making calls, and you're consistent every day. I haven't really missed a lot of prospecting masterclass, but we go live every Saturday. And some days I'm not perfect, but I do make an effort just to show up. Today a part of me is like, I don't want to go teach today. But if I just show up every day, even though some people don't really tune in, as long as I just show up, tune in, add value, post up these recordings, I know someone will find this information and they will sign up on our product and they will want information on what we do. But we must be frequent first. Before I can become great, I need to be doing this every day. I need to show up and do the prospecting masterclass every day. I need to film this every day. I need to set up recordings every day. I need to post every day. Even though some people don't like it, I just got to post anyways every day. And I got to keep investing into my business and be frequent before I could be great. So this is advice that I'm telling myself, and this is actually pumping me up because I'm going to be frequent before I'm going to be great. So I want you to understand this, my friends. You're probably asking, what does it mean to you? What does this mean to you? You're probably asking that because I'm gonna show you. Because you're probably wondering, hey, what does that mean to me? This is what you're probably asking. What does frequency before greatness mean? What does that mean to me? I'm not sure what kind of business you're in. I know we have such a mixed group. We always talk to a lot of people in digital marketing, in business to business, in financial advising, World Financial Group. And what they do and what is common is that they have so many different strategies that they teach. And whatever product that you sell, this still stays strong. The fact that, if you were frequent every day, if you just show up every day and you make calls every day, it's going to start compounding. There's something called the compound effect. And I keep always there's something called the compound effect it's the ability when they talk about money, it's the ability of an asset to generate earnings, which are then reinvested or remaining with the goal of their own earnings. So what it means, let's say you had $1 on one day. Let's say on day one, the compound effect in sales. All right, so I'm going to cover this with you now and kind of just show you what I'm talking about. So the compound effect in sales, let's say on day one. So here. All right, so this is what we got here. So we have 7 days here ready. What the compound effect means is, like, let's say you have $1. On day 1, you have $1 in sales. Okay, you have $1. Day 2, you have $1.25. Day 3, you have $1.50. They call it the rule of 72. And don't quote me on this. I don't know much about the rule of 72. I'm still learning about this. I don't know how to explain it properly. But I know in compounding is if you show up every day in sales and you make calls every day in sales, this starts to pick up. You start booking more meetings. So let's say on day 1, you make 1 call. Okay, on day 1, you make 1 call. Day 2, you make 0 calls. Day 3, you make 3 calls. Day 4, 0 calls. Day 5, vacation. Day 5 and 6, you take a vacation. Day 7, 2 calls. All right. How do you think your results would be? Anyone? Would anyone have any guesses? How many calls do you think you would make? Would it be a lot? Would it be a little? Would you get a lot of calls? How do you think your results would be? Your results wouldn't be good at all. It wouldn't be consistent. This is what some people are doing that I talk to. But imagine this. By day 8 or 9, you're still not going to get any sales because it's not consistent. But imagine this. You make 15 calls. 15. Here you make 20. Here you make 15. Who do you think would have more results? Who do you think would be more successful? Okay. Who do you think would start winning more? It would be the number 1, person A, the one at the top. They would have consistent results. They would have a full calendar, and it would be consistent every day. What I've learned that, when you start selling, maybe on day 1, if you're good on the phone, you make 100 calls, maybe you have a 3% conversion rate. So out of every 100 calls, you get 3 appointments. I have staff right now that are making 3, 4, 5 per shift. They make 100 calls in 2 hours. Now, during this time is that it's consistent every day. There was actually one day it was kind of a bad day, but it was consistent. It was predictable. And what made it predictable is the fact that she made calls every day. She didn't have a day off. She had a great attitude. She brought great factors into the business. She still persisted. She gave it her all. And, you know, she generated leads. So she had very consistent results when she showed up, and he did it every day. Now we get a sale, maybe 1 or 2 sales per week. Just because of that. And it's proven and it's predictable. Powerful, right? So it just reminds me that, hey, I got to get my calls up. So guys, if you're like person 1 at the bottom, you're making 1 call today, 0 calls there, 3 calls here, 0 here. You're taking a vacation, maybe you take 1 day off. Guys, this is not going to help you win. It starts if you have consistent, predictable results, controlling things you can control. Sounds good? So everyone, that's today's masterclass. That's what I wanted to share with you today in today's training. I hope you all got tons of value from this, and I trust that you feel strong in this and you feel powerful in all this. I thank you for everyone that was here watching today. I pray strength upon you and power upon you in your business. I hope you all have a good day, and think about this strategy here. Think about what it means to do calls every day and to strategize every day. All right. Hope you all have a good day. Be strong.